Wouldn't you do that? What are you, stupid? Use it on everybody.
No!
Hey, guys.
Well, you're stupid, Joe. It's not feasible. It's not fucking feasible. I was watching this today and wondering how no one's getting triggered Joe Rogan about this. Like, how's everyone just agreeing with him here? Like, he actually sounds like a two-hit conspiracy theorist. I'm not even kidding.
What are we gonna do?
Watch this.
From your perspective,
Watch this.
as a producer of a podcast that gets seen by millions of people, when you're looking at things all the time, you're paying attention to trends.
Just wait.
You're looking at online activity, metaverse bullshit, all this stuff.
Okay, for starters, he keeps talking about metaverse, right? He keeps going on about the metaverse and how like metaverse is taking over and the metaverse is going to ruin the society and metaverse, right? Or he's obsessed with the metaverse for some reason and thinks it's, and he's blown it out of proportion. He thinks it's way bigger than it actually is. Like literally nobody cares. Like all the VR antis, dude, they're on fucking VR chat. They're not even on metaverse. You're talking about the completely wrong thing. Okay, for starters. All right? Literally no one cares. Okay, so he thinks metaverse is crazy.
Where are we going? Something's happening, right? Civilization is clearly at a tipping point, right?
He thinks the world's ending because of the metaverse, basically, because he can't comprehend that people will want to spend time in VR. Okay? And he thinks we're like at a precipice where it's all about to go down the wazoo, so to speak.
I could be cynical on that and go, maybe. Because those days I don't look at my phone, you forget stuff.
See, Jamie's base.
Wild.
For sure. But eventually
upset.
it's going to affect you. Like the way you pay your bills, whether or not you get credit. It's going to affect you, right? If they institute some sort of a social credit system, it's going to affect you. Are you worried about that at all?
Yeah, I heard someone talk about something like that over the weekend.
What'd they say?
Like a global credit score of some kind or something like that.
Did you see we talked about the Yahoo article, right? Where they said that they were going to base it in some part on your browser history.
I mean, do you know what? Social credit score kind of already exists in America anyway. It kind of exists. Like, yeah, China has like a literal fucking score, and they can like stop you from getting on a bus because of it. But they already, when people are looking to hire you, they already do social media background checks currently. They already find out they already have literal black box algorithms that like you plug in a person, and then they can figure out like, oh yo, based on this internet history, you should not hire this person. It kind of already exists. But
they talked about it, yeah.
Yeah,
they do. They literally, if you don't think employers do online background checks on people, okay, when it comes to certain positions, 100%. 100%. 100%. Yeah, 100%. You are delusional. You are delusional.
You lied to your chat yesterday. Your game was not bugged and it was easy to see.
Okay, you're a clown. You're a clown. No, you're a clown. You're a clown.
The idea was they were floating it out there that your browser history might make you available for more credit. So the idea would be that if you gave up all the shit you looked up, they would allow you to have more credit because they.
Well, you just use VPN, nordvpn.com/coin69, okay, and then they couldn't actually track what you're looking at regardless, so you're good to go, providing you're not logged into accounts and things. Okay, nordvpn.com/coin69. Okay.
Oh, hey, well, he's not Googling bulletproof vests or fucking freeze-dried food.
If they did that, though, people would just make burner accounts to look online instantly, and it'd be over.
Yeah, but if they track your fucking device, like who knows what kind of ability they have to actually track your phone or your laptop, right? Like if Edward Snowden didn't tell us about.
Wait, this reminds me of another take that he had. He couldn't understand that, like, what happens if you lose your phone? How could you log into the metaverse? All your property in the metaverse would be deleted. And he couldn't comprehend. He's like, wait, but what do you mean? Like, well, everything will be gone if you lose your device, because then it's all on the device. And he couldn't understand that you have like an account which is just like tied to you. Yeah, it was actually crazy. Like I did not understand how two-hit he was until he was talking about this shit.
Their ability to essentially like if Edward Snowden didn't tell us about their ability to essentially like mass store every fucking phone call and email you've ever made. If Edward Snowden didn't tell us about what the NSA was cooking up, we would have never guessed it. So who knows what the fuck is going on right now? You should assume that everything you say is constantly being monitored and recorded. Whether you're saying it on a phone, off a phone. Oh, look at Suzanne. She's back.
Like Will Harris shared a post today about a guy who spent the week at his mom's house and is now getting advertisements for his mother's toothpaste.
Oh my God!
And they never talked about it, but it explained why that's happening.
Well, your phone's listening.
No, it has nothing to do with that. It's like it knows everything you bought because of all of the terms and conditions you've done. So like it's checking your email and all of that stuff.
Oh yeah, for sure, that
and
too.
And then linking that with, like, I sort of said this like a week or two ago. It'll have your phone's social security number, if you will. It's like a mobile ID number. It's the EIN and all that kind of stuff. It's linking that with GPS data. So it'll know, like, me and you and Suzanne are all with each other.
Right.
So she'll start getting advertisements for stuff you're buying, thinking and hoping that you might see an advertisement.
I'm getting.
That's what I want.
Like, Suzanne will see an ad you missed. Like, hey, Joe, did you see this thing? I bet you would love this.
Well, what about when you talk about something and then you get an ad for that something that you've never seen an ad for before?
Wait for it.
It could be. It
could be coincidence.
It's called confirmation bias. Okay, Joe. It's called confirmation bias. Okay. It's literally. Do you know how many events are happening constantly that mean absolutely nothing, and then you draw lines between something because you're fucking delusional or crazy? It's no. Think about all the events happening, chat. Think about all the events happening and opportunities to see an ad, and then the one that you see, it's like the same thing. It's like you did a rain dance and then it rained, so therefore it was the rain dance that caused this thing. It's like, oh, I mentioned that in a conversation just recently, and I got an ad for it. Or maybe it could just be a literal algorithm that is just seeing what the fuck you're looking at, and then it's like, oh, you're likely to be interested in this thing, so then you will happen to be talking about it, and the algorithm fucking suggested it one. It's not, dude. He's literally insane. Wait for this take. Wait for what he's about to say. Wait for what the fuck Joe Rogan's about to say.
It could have known that you were watching TV because it's coming through a streaming service now, and it knows you would have seen the ad, so it's re-giving it to you. It's redistributing it to you.
Right. Again. Like the only reason why I know about it is I've seen an ad.
Yeah. Like I've been using YouTube TV for 2 or 3 years now, and I recently watched. I don't remember the reason why, but like over the air. Football.
Old TV,
over the antenna.
Old TV.
The advertisements are so different, and you don't even realize it.
Right, but I have had conversations with you, or with a lot of people, where I'm talking about something, and then all of a sudden I get an ad for that thing in like Google Ads.
I also think there's a lot of it's how many ads do you get all day that doesn't happen to?
Take it worse.
Shit, I mentioned that thing yesterday.
And also when you mention it, are you mentioning it because it's in the public zeitgeist?
Like,
and
why did you say it?
Right, and then it gets out there. That's possible too. Like, but that's the thing is like you have to be like really honest about what's the source of whatever the fuck it is. And the problem is people get really tribal. And when they get really tribal, they don't want to admit that maybe they don't totally understand what's happening. Like, is my phone listening to me? Fuck, it might be. It seems like it is.
Definitely.
Okay. If you're a suspected terrorist, Joe, potentially, someone may be manually tracking you. They think you're a fucking terrorist. Okay, potentially.
Force.
Why wouldn't it be? They definitely have the technology.
But wait.
Like, if they know, if Suzanne Santos talking some shit, they can just listen to that bitch's phone all day long.
Oh, no.
They know, right? They know they can do that. If Joe Rogan is saying something stupid, they can check his phone. They know, they can. I know they can. We all know they can. So if that's the case, like, well, how are they doing that? And are they using that technology all the time?
Rogan
Like, why would you just use it on potential criminals or enemies of the state or what have you? Well, you could use it on the entire fucking population and make trillions of
this take
dollars in advertiser revenue.
This take is equally as bad as someone who thinks that there's microchips in the COVID vaccine. The idea that they could be simultaneously monitoring. Okay, fuck up. Simultaneously monitoring billions of phones at the same time, who nobody gives a fuck about, and processing that data to try oh my god, dude, holy shit, I'm trying to fucking talk. I hate it when people constantly interrupt when I'm trying to talk, dude. It's so annoying, dude. Okay.
shit. They can just listen to that bitch's phone all day long.
Oh, no.
They know, right? They know they can do that. If Joe Rogan is saying something stupid, they can check his phone. They know, they can. I know they can. We all know they can. So if that's the case, like, well, how are they doing that? And are they using that technology all the time? Like, why would you just use it on potential criminals or enemies of the state or what have you? Well, you could use it on the entire fucking population and make trillions of dollars in advertiser revenue. Like,
okay, he literally believes they're recording billions of phones, okay, simultaneously processing the data, parsing it, and putting that through some sort of algorithm that, like, actually it can detect what you're saying and then getting ads and sending it. He literally believes this. The amount of energy and power required to do that, the amount of data that, bro, fucking cell towers start failing after like a few hundred people try and connect to them. Like, you literally you give too many people, like, trying to fucking use, like, some fucking circus comes into town. Literally, the cell tower can't even fucking support a few people's internet connections of just some bits. You know, just some people scrolling through fucking Twitter and shit. Okay, you really think they're recording every single fucking phone simultaneously just to fucking send ads? You're literally insane, and it's at the same level. It's at the same level as people who think fucking COVID vaccines have microchips in it because they believe that people are tracking them. Because people have this weird perception that their life is way more important than they think it is, and then they sit there and they think, fucking, of course they want to track me. They want to track me going to the fucking supermarket. They want to track me taking a shit. Then they want to track me as I fucking, go to my mom's house. And then they want to... Dude, it's literal insanity. Now, okay, of course, they can certainly... I don't think that... Okay, this is a microphone in it. Has a speaker. It's connected to the internet. Could this phone be hacked? And could someone listen into one specific phone? It could, for sure. If there's some person who, like, is suspected to be a terrorist, could some fucking... giga hacker, fucking whatever, monitor your shit? Yeah, of course, someone could. I'm sure that could happen. I'm sure they could you could use your GPS, data, and they could probably maybe access the, the microphone. Like, but to believe that they're simultaneously doing that to all phones, billions of people all around the world, and they're going to somehow process that data, and they can somehow receive that much. Do you understand how much data that would be? It's so weird. And they all just agree with him. They all agree with him. It's like this crazy echo chamber. And then it's like, yeah, true. And it's like, and it's the most insane take. And then they upload it to YouTube and nobody says, wait, what? You realize that's totally fucking retarded, right? Like, does that not trigger you guys as well? Do you guys not get triggered by this? Is this not triggering the fuck out of us? Are you guys all mentally retarded too, and you believe that, like, everyone's tracking your phone constantly all the time? Like, do you wait, okay. Paul, let's actually do this. Okay, what does chat believe? Vote genuinely. You realize how insane that is, right, chat? You realize how insane, like, that, do you know how crazy, do you know how diluted that is? That's literally how conspiracy theorists think. They think that, like, fucking, they're getting literal, like, they genuine, like, dude, it's not feasible. You literally can't do it. It's too much data. It's too much processing. You literally cannot track all the phones simultaneously. We're not sending that much data. You cannot do it. I mean, at some point, I'm sure if they wanted to design systems capable of tracking all microphones of billions of people's phones, simultaneously. Okay, yeah, for sure. The fact that you think they're tracking literally, like, 55% of people think that they're all getting tracked, like, that's insane. I understand. I watched all the Edward Snowden shit, right? They would just track people who would be, like, barely even any... I mean, they could just, like... There was manually going in and checking, like, one person. Oh, I'm going to manually go in and check here. Oh, I'm going to manually go in and check here. Oh, I'm going to go here. Like, it doesn't really need to be done at all, but I'm going to go there as well. I'm going to go there, dude. I'm going to go there. 33 phones, 33 minutes. Yeah. Okay, tracking phones is not the same. Okay, like getting call logs as to when a phone call starts and where it went to, right? And the duration it went from, versus like literally storing every phone call ever made constantly 24/7 and then putting that through a synthesizer that actually outputs the conversation into text where a computer can then read that and then tailor make advertisements to send it back. It's insane. It's insane. Bro, you already put all your information in for free in a far more succinct method by scrolling through Twitter, bro. And then based on how long you stop to look at shit and whatever you click on and interact with, they can get a way better ads. They don't need to track your fucking phone calls, you dumb cunts. It's some clown fucking two-head literal ape logic.
Wouldn't you do that? What are you, stupid? Use it on everybody. No! Hey, guys.
Well, you're stupid, Joe. It's not feasible. It's not fucking feasible.
We just get metadata. We don't even know who it is. We're going to send the ads to their phones. We give you a little piece, a little taste, of the action.
When you obviously, it's just ads. Why are ads? We know better, at least to some extent, to
I don't
fall for ads.
See, I don't.
Well, some of them you do.
I buy coolers I don't need. I'm like, I want a Blue Yeti. It looks so good. I'm a moron.
But that's when they've tapped into something that's
I'll take your excess coolers.
I have a cooler for you.
There's a bunch of ads you don't fall for.
Yes.
Also,
feminine
we sign
products.
up for
I saw a cock ring. They're selling cock rings.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
But we sign up for that stuff. Like when you sign your cell phone thing, there's all kinds of bullshit in there.
Well, nobody reads terms and agreements. When was the last time you read terms and agreements for anything?
I think it's a very rare.
Okay, I got triggered now. All right, let's watch this one. Is this going to be triggered? Is this going to be some Joe tag that's going to trigger the fuck out of me, Chet? What's going to happen here when I watch this? Am I going to get triggered as fuck by this?
Most of the cases of COVID are fake stats, though. Greek, I'm going to let you know that, like, your privilege as a streamer, it doesn't allow you to just like spread COVID misinformation in this chat, so you can fucking go back and complain about it on your own stream now that you decided to stream again because, maybe you want to make some money in the meantime. I'm going to let you know that you are teetering on the edge of a ban. Okay? I will ban you. I'm sure that you can farm some more drama as a consequence of that. Like I said, idiots need a place to go to as well. Okay? I know idiots need a place to go to. And you can be that safe harbor for...
bro. What the fuck? I still can't tell if Greek is trolling about that. I've seen a few clips where he's like, yeah, but you can't trust science, yeah? Okay, yeah? It's fucking science, yeah? Okay, I don't fucking COVID-19. What is science anyway? I don't understand what fucking science is. I don't, well, the Poe Rogan experience. Okay, dude. No, okay, let me tell you, chat. I'm far more based than Joe Rogan. Okay, it's not even close. All right, it's not even close. But Joe Rogan, I'll admit, his ability to converse and create conversation is unparalleled. Okay, even though he triggers the fuck out of me sometimes, and he says some real dumb shit because he's such a fucking boomer. Okay, and he doesn't understand like basic shit. And he's going on about how, like, the metaverse is taking over and we're in some sort of fucking paradigm shift fucking zone where everything's, like, about to change and the whole world's fucked. And he thinks that everyone's, like, literally every single movement he's making is getting tracked. And they're constantly recording his phone. And they've got some AI that's fucking sending targeted ads to him. Like, it's like, no, dude, bro, you literally sign yourself up to that. Okay? If you have a fucking single social media account, dude, you're literally tailor-making your own advertisement algorithm, okay? They can predict shit that you cannot predict yourself. Bro, fucking the Amazon ad tracking years ago was predicting chicks were pregnant just on their buying habits changing to a slightly different they buy like when you become pregnant, you get like certain cravings, and they can literally predict that you're pregnant before you know you're pregnant. Like that's the kind of, and that's not using some fucking recording software, AI, billions of phones getting tracked. No, it's like, oh yeah, lots of pregnant people buy this shit. You buying that shit. Oh wow, look at this. Oh, you're looking at this. You probably like that because everyone else who looked at that also liked this. That's literally how it works.
for all of those idiots that I already have banned here. Okay. But you know, you're aching for one right now.
Ban him.
COVID stats are fake, he said. My man, it hasn't even read up on the new talking points, dude. Are you so silly and so stupid that you didn't fucking read up on the new talking points? That was...
shit, dude. Shit, dude.